Hello, welcome back to Elden Ring. It's me, Aprustian,
Cold Run.
and I am back here once again to fight this dragon. Now, I think Engvall was pretty helpful. I,
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I want to try the poison approach,
Mm.
just to see, how it goes. And then if that's not working, I'll go back to Engvall because he's really good
Is this poison with land squirts or with Aurelia?
with Aurelia.
Okay.
Yeah, just because she's also more mobile. Um, I guess I could try the land squirts.
I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, but go for
Right?
do live your bliss and all, but
Right? It would be pretty funny though, you have to admit. Okay, oh, what I do want to try is the great bow.
oh yeah.
See, that has some pretty good range. Okay.
104. That's
Oh, and I should actually, whoops, wrong button.
whoa.
Bring
What
out
was that?
Aurelia. I don't
That was some kind
know.
of glintstone shard breaky thing
It was.
or carrion thing. It looked like carrion blue, but I don't know.
Okay, I wasn't sure how mobile I could be with that bow. Answer is not very.
It'd
So
be
I am
tactfully
gonna,
moved, but that's it.
right, I'm gonna try Great Glintstone. Oof. Everything is blue. Okay. Whoa, I lost my lock on? Oh,
It respawned like it.
oh, it got out of range. Right, right,
Yeah.
right. Okay, let's come back around and not get fucking hell. Okay, so I got stuck on a tree, which is not great.
Not ideal, probably.
I haven't done very much damage, which is also not great. But okay. Go, 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 go. Okay.
Yeah, rip Aurelia.
Yeah, I think I am gonna need to do Engvall. Um, because I'm not even sure the poison took effect here.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
I
It's
don't
hard
think.
because she gets out of her range too very often.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and
Oh,
I'm
that must
not.
have been the stars effect.
Yeah. So I'm not good at looking for that. And I'm not doing a good job, obviously, of... I'm still trying to, like, I don't know, figure this out. I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
I don't really feel like I have my approach. So the last two times I fought dragons, now I haven't killed the other Glintstone dragon, but I have fought him, and I feel like more successfully.
Where
And
the
a
only burden
heal,
there was the damage you were doing. It wasn't you were. That was the only burden. That was the only
right?
hurdle.
Well, but the issue here, I think, is the terrain. I feel like I'm getting
Yeah,
stuck on terrain. I'm
especially
not
compared to that first dragon, which was an
right.
open lake.
Like my usual method with these guys is to run around them a lot, and I keep like kind of trying. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Keep trying to, and then I get stuck on a tree or stuck on a rock, or and then they
Right.
disappear, and then I don't see the stars. So I'm like, I'm still trying to figure out how I want to just handle this fight. You know,
Mm.
um, I don't. I'm at that point where I don't. I feel like I don't really have a clear plan. And I don't tend to do well at these fights when I don't have a clear plan.
Did you? Oh, okay, you got it. Angbel. Okay.
Yeah, I switched him in.
So that could be. I mean, that's you've at least identified the problem. Like, so maybe the first part of this is like finding a place you're more comfortable fighting, like a ground that you can get back to
Yeah,
when possible. And there may not be one. Like, I don't. Maybe this is all just chaos,
right?
but oftentimes there's like straightaways or areas you can loop around to,
Yeah,
or
that was
areas to
too
avoid.
far. Yeah. Okay, that's maybe stars. Yes, okay, so, or at least something like stars. I'm not sure yet how to avoid getting hit by that.
That's a
This,
long breath.
it is, but I can get behind cover.
Yes.
But, like, damn.
And I think as long as you're with Engval, you can kind of
Wait,
chill.
where?
Because
Oh,
it'll respawn.
right.
I really don't like how easily they get out of their own range.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying, to be honest. Okay. Nope. So this is... Trees are bad. Trees are... I get... And then getting stomped is bad.
This is
Okay,
the
so
stars thing, I think.
there's... Stars. So I guess jumping down a cliff is a good way to avoid that.
I
Not
guess.
sure I want that to be my primary method. Because at the moment, Engval is soloing this. Oh shit! Oh Jesus! Okay. Okay. No! Oh, okay.
Whew.
Yeah, that was almost real bad. Okay, let's go.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'm
Getting ahead of
stuck.
the
I'm
wave.
stuck. Yeah, that. I feel like that's my usual way to deal with these is to just like get ahead of it or get out of its range. Man, I've just done no damage to it. Stop selecting the goddamn squirrel. Okay.
I don't mean to laugh at you. It's just you're trying to
I
target the
know,
dragon, and
right?
it's just going for bowling.
Oh,
Oh,
I
Rocky.
did not see that.
Ooh.
Okay. I should still get... I feel like I need to do more damage. I just am not getting hits in. Let's go back to great.
Yeah.
Like, being really defensive is fine, except that, like, I'm only gonna have Engval for so long. Nope.
Whack.
Yep. So... No! Okay.
Oh.
This is why I put these on.
Nice. Oh, a nice dodge.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, oh, shit. Fine. Okay. Oh no, the
Stars
cliff!
coming.
Okay. No, no, oh, where's my shield? I don't have my shield on. Somehow I did the
You
thing.
can't use a shield while on a mount.
Oh, is that what it is? Shoot. Well,
Yeah.
okay. So my plan to use the shield there was not a good plan. Apparently. Okay. Shit. I almost wonder if I should be fighting this on the ground, but I feel like that's just, I don't know, asking for trouble.
You could try to fight closer and just kind of fight at like a mid-range. Oh gosh. It's almost impossible to dodge that on a mount, I think.
Yeah. Well,
That's
I didn't
tough.
take that much damage, or I guess I had my bubble up. Didn't I made so much more progress the first time I fought, I feel like. Well, I made it halfway. I made it halfway,
Yeah.
so that's about where I am now.
Yeah. And this is only your third attempt on the boss.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
The star thing.
Okay. We're gonna do the whole I jumped down a cliff. That almost worked.
Yeah, I think you dodged most of the shards. It's just that one stray shard. Because it splits
But
it as like 10
now,
of them.
if I... Okay, so it didn't cost me a flask this... I don't know when it does and when it doesn't.
Same. It seems like you can get... I think you can get this... Well, I'll talk later. But yeah. I heard it. I think it's near...
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Jesus, I can't... Where am I going? The music stopped, and that's somehow even more...
You're out of combat, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it makes it more.
How did, like, none of those hit? I was not that far away. Oh, because it respawned. God damn it. Wait, what? Did it leave?
It pieced out.
What? I was that close the first time?
You were that close the first time?
Oh my god.
You were like one hit away.
Oh my god damn.
Before it sift you.
Okay. Well, good news is I feel great. Because I was like, oh, this is going really like questionable, but like not having to finish it off, I'm fine with that because I can come back later. I assume I'll have to fight it again.
I don't know, but yeah. It's I can say like for that was because I had to check like was it bugged or something, but no, apparently halfway through it like pieces out, it leaves, it flies away.
It's like I'm gone. Okay. Yeah. Well,
nice job.
Yeah.
I gotta get someone geared to be annoying for a mage.
It really is, isn't it? It really is. I think not as bad as the other one, but still.
I think it just has more. It has more. It has less health, is all, because you were still doing like 50 damage per Glintstone shard.
That's true. Okay, well then that means I can explore more of High Puppies.
I think you weren't getting dismounted before. Or I think there are some times where you could take enough damage to get dismounted, but Torrent doesn't die. Whereas the times where Torrent's HP goes to 0 or when you have to spend.
Got
a flask. That's my guess.
Oh, speaking of, thank you for the flasks, puppies. Ranni's Rise. Yeah. So Renna and Ranni are at least 2 of the 3 sisters. Maybe there's a 3rd sister, since it's 3 sisters. I'm just saying.
Does make sense.
I wonder if I should go back to the Grace Point.
What's the worst that can happen at Ranni's Rise?
I find a Grace Point. Okay. I have to say though, I did like the bow. I think it's good when I have a fair amount of time to lead up to it.
Yeah. And I think it does have like way better distance. So like if you're sniping across a long distance, that might be in your stable of like regular spells.
Right? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Because that's a use that I didn't really have anything else filling that kind of niche thing, you know.
And how many times have you like tried to get your surprise bonus damage from Glintstone shard and it sees you as you get close enough, like, and then you lose the surprise?
Right? Yeah, I like the idea of sniping some dudes. Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I thought this would be like a huge boss fight, and I suppose it still could be, but that's a very tiny arena for a boss fight. Maybe if I step through here, she's gonna teleport me to a place like with Renala. Or maybe we'll just chat.
It's certainly possible. Maybe you found a new friend.
I feel like fighting is a more likely thing. Oh my god.
Oh, again we cross paths. I believe I said my name was Renna when last we met.
Oh.
It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty, but tarnished. What business hast thou here? I have no memory of inking thee an invitation.
Wait, I said my name was Renna, so they're not just sisters, maybe it's the two, like they're kind of the double bodies, right? Maybe it's the two people combined, Renna
Like
and
the ghost
Ranni.
head, and like the ghost head is one and the
Yeah.
other head is another.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have no option here, but you must be Ranni the Witch behind the Knight of the Black Knives.
I see. Quite the sleuth, aren't we? Indeed, I am the witch Ranni. I stole a fragment of the Rune of Death and used it to forge the god-slaying black knives through fearsome rite. I did it all. But sadly for thee, the curse mark thou seekest is not to be found here. I have slain the body I was born into and cast it away. And it is upon that flesh the curse mark is carved.
Oh. Interesting. I wonder if the ghostly bit then is the original Ranni. Okay, where did the body go?
And why should I reveal that to thee? I performed the act not to bury the past, nor in shame of the deed, but all the same, thy begging compels me not a jot. The curse mark thou seekest is not here. That is all I will say. Now, be gone.
Okay. What if I talk to you again?
The curse mark
okay,
thou
fine.
seekest is not here.
Well,
that is all I will say. Now.
Okay. Well, that's a dead end. What if I don't want to attack her?
I'll say there is ways to progress. This is one of those areas where, like, dialogue can progress it.
Okay, so, like, if I rest and come back...
Or specifically talking to... Because you just got quest progress, basically.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so if I go talk to Rogier... Maybe. Okay.
I don't remember if it's Rogier, but I think it's something, yeah.
Rogier or Via. Those are the two that have been part of this. So maybe I will just go to Roundtable Hold and come back while I'm doing this stuff with Ranni.
Yeah. I'll look at that beautiful wolfy face.
Okay. Let's try Rogier first.
Always good to see you safe. So, what do you need?
Ranni cast off her curse mark.
I see. When Ranni shed her flesh, she shed the curse mark too. You know, not everyone would trust such a tale. But if she in her current form is nothing more than the living doll you profess, then perhaps it's true after all. Forgive the bluntness of the notion, but how would you like to become one of Ranni's vassals?
What?
Only in order to get what we want, of course. The location of the body which bore the curse mark, which right now I haven't the faintest. And the best way to find out is for you to enter her service and take a poke around on the sly. I know you've got what it takes. Not only are you a superb fighter, but people want to trust you. I've seen it.
I am very trusting. Trustable? Trustable. Yes, I'm very trustable.
Trustworthy.
There we
trustable.
go.
I like trustable.
Okay, Rogier's proposition.
Become Ranni's vassal to advance our agenda.
I guess.
While in her service, you'll be able to take a poker.
I guess so. I am curious what Fia might say. So I'll check that real quick. Oh, is that all? Okay.
Get
all
wrecked.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so there was something else I wanted to do here.
Yes.
With Nefeli. Oh, you know what? I should talk to her dad. And see, because talking to her didn't do anything. So I wonder if talking to Gideon might.
The Tieflings will deny your passage no longer.
I'll get there, I'll get there.
Find your way to the Elden Ring.
Nefeli's despair. Okay, I was right.
You've already heard. Indeed. It seemed the whelp harbored suspicions, so I had no further use for her. Honestly, what's a man to do? A determined plebeian is more wicked than an omen horn, quite frankly. I suspect that's just what the Queen wants. A dose of ambition to incite the tarnished.
What? I feel like I didn't understand any of that. Except that he had no more use of Nefeli and cast her off, and now I'm very annoyed.
I think at least that first part was that she was... Like, he tried to use her, and she wasn't being used the way he... She was suspicious of him, and so she didn't let herself be used quite much, and then he was, like, begone.
Right? And he thinks she's going to incite the Tarnished to do something? Alright, well, I'll talk to her and see if it helps.
Ah, you. Please, leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think.
Aha. I heard from Gideon.
So you know already, do you? Right. It's true. My father cast me out for indulging my emotions, forgetting the mission, punishment for offing his pawns. Lord Gideon has offered me guidance all my life. I would have done anything for him, to place him on the throne of Elden Lord. And yet though it was not my intent, I betrayed him.
Okay, so when she destroyed the people attacking the Albinarics?
Yeah, village of the Albinarics.
Yeah, those were actually people Gideon had sent. Maybe to find the medallion? But we found the medallion instead, and that's why Insha attacked us?
That's my best understanding, at least.
And I can no longer trust in Father. To think he'd order his men to enact such tragedy. Where is the justice he purports in that? He once told me that if he became Elden Lord, he would never allow the downtrodden to be cheated ever again. Was he simply lying to me?
Oof. Maybe. Alright.
No. How could I say that? Father has always given me his guidance. And now... I've lost it.
Oh, interesting. Now, what's interesting here, too, is the way she talks about Gideon and his guidance and losing it. Sounds like the Tarnished having the guidance of grace and losing it.
Oh, yeah.
You know? I don't remember if Nefeli has said if she can see grace. I don't think she can, which is why she needed Gideon. So it was like he was her replacement for the guidance of grace. So it's like she's lost it twice. Ugh.
Yeah, there was there was something, because you're right that it was... I was looking for something about that, but I guess I didn't write it down, but I do seem to remember something that, like, she didn't... Like, that she couldn't see that. Maybe I'm thinking of Roderica. Roderica was the one who couldn't see that, who never saw the guidance of grace. I don't remember that. I think she just forgot it or lost it or something.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give her the Stormhawk King. Is this what I got by going back to the start of the game?
Yeah, there were the two Stormhawks you got. There was the Stormhawk Dean, which was an actual summon, and there was the Stormhawk King from the old...
Which didn't want to be used. Okay.
Right.
Alright, I'm gonna give it to her.
Is that ash? I can smell the ancient storm in it. My thanks. I'll gladly take it.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to her again.
I'm not like Roderica. I don't feel the presence of spirits, let alone see them. Still, this ash, it reminds me of my first hawk. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh. Okay, I'm going to talk again.
In this ash, I can smell the ancient storm. It reminds me of my first hawk.
Okay, that's probably all she'll say.
In this ash.
Yeah. That's fantastic. I'm so glad I had found that then.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay.
Give her some comfort.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, fantastic. Really fantastic. Okay. Oh, the one other thing I wanted to do while we're kind of in between things is there was some gear I got recently. I thought I did look at this.
Oh, maybe you did.
I
don't think so, though.
No, I didn't look at the description. I think I just kind of looked at the stats.
Yes.
Okay, fill it warm by maidens who serve the two fingers. The maidens live to serve a chosen tarnished, sharing their guidance and the wisdom of the two fingers. The guidance of grace would ensure that the pair be brought together, or at least that was the promise long ago. Interesting. You know what? Not to, like, cast aspersions upon the two fingers, but it almost feels a little bit like the maiden is there to make sure you do what the two fingers want. Like, the tarnished are going to come and they have the guidance of grace, ideally. But we're going to add an extra layer of guidance just to make sure they do what we want. That's what it feels like a little bit to me.
Even the crones that you've met along the way have all been, they haven't been like giving you advice on how to be a better person. They're like, all right, if you really, here's how you get to, all right, I see this bridge is broken. Don't worry, we're going to help you get to follow what the two fingers want. Here's how you do it. So yeah.
Right? That's kind of what,
it's all very specific.
What that feels like, yeah. Okay, so let's come back here. I think I might as well start back here, see if talk to Ranni again now that Rogier has this grand plan for us. See how this goes.
I guess even before progressing, is there any thoughts that you have on it? Because she basically said, yes, I did it. I was the one behind the Night of the Black Knives.
She did, yeah.
But why don't worry about why it's not, I don't really care about telling you, you're kind of nothing. But she wasn't like ashamed of it or anything. She was just like, yeah, what's up?
Right? She's like, oh, you figured it out. All right.
And why do you think she did it?
It's a good question because it's hard to know at this point what the consequences are of that, right? So she killed him, and what we know for sure is that he was buried at the roots of the Erd tree, and then has that cheek thing, and there's like the weird root head that's related to him, and that like cursed Rogier. But it's like, I don't know what is that what caused the shattering of the Elden Ring and then the war? Or would all of that have happened anyways?
Right. It's hard to tell causation from correlation at this point.
Right. But she's definitely not contrite, and she said she's not ashamed of it. But she did cast away this curse mark. So it's like she didn't want to have that embodied evidence still for some reason. Whether it's because it could be used against her, I mean, that's my guess.
Yeah.
Or some other reason. But
and that brings up her body, because I didn't see that dialogue, by the way. This is the first time seeing that dialogue. So they're saying that, so she cast away her body. So is this like, she's a doll? Would you mind telescoping in on her, like if you're able to get close enough?
I do not mind. I'm kind of just keeping my distance because, yeah, it does seem doll-like, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get closer. I'm like still like nervous about her. Okay. Yeah.
And you can try or D-pad up to increase the zoom.
Yeah, like around the wrists especially, it makes it look like doll hands connected.
Right.
And around her neck, like the cracks, like the porcelain cracks.
I didn't even see that. Yep, I see that now.
So I would not have just, obviously, because we looked at her before and I didn't peg it as a doll, but now that he says it, okay, I can see it, I believe it. But as for why she did it, I I don't know. Like, part of me wonders, like, the thing with her family is that Rennala, her husband was God, somebody. God, I cannot keep their
Radagon.
names straight. Radagon, thank you. It was Radagon, and then Radagon had to leave to become the Elden Lord. I forget what happened to the original Elden Lord. Was that the one who was
He
killed?
was the one. God. God. So
Right?
Godwyn was the golden. He's dead. Godfrey.
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 Godfrey was
He
banished with his
he was
armies.
like right. She sent him on that. Like she divested him and his armies of grace and sent them off. And there's this whole series of prophecies that you keep seeing, like, or that you keep
Yeah.
hearing, a lot of which Melina keeps saying about, like, yeah, that you'll return one day and get your grace
Yeah.
back, sort of
Right.
thing.
And that's why I think his armies are the tarnished. Okay.
Mm.
So for some reason dude had to leave. And like again, I'm trying to figure out, did Ronnie here cause that to happen through the death of this other guy? Or is it unrelated? Because if it is related, it's, or like, I don't know the timing. It's like, was this revenge for like Radagon leaving and breaking her mother's heart? Was it, like,
Mm.
I feel like all of this happened before and kind of caused a lot of the bad things, but I don't know. So
It's
I
hard
don't
to
know,
tell, like,
but
whether Ronnie, because so Godfrey was the first of, like, the patriarch of the
mhm.
family and all, but so I don't
Right?
know, like, whether Ronnie was around when he was divested of grace or whether she came
Right?
along, like whether Radagon bore her like
Yeah.
1,000 years or 5 years after he left or during when he left or what. So it's
Right?
hard to tell. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the timeline. So I'm very curious to learn more. So, okay, here we go.
The curse mark thou seekest is not here. That is all I will say. Now, be gone.
I wish to serve you.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah,
Thou
no
wouldst
ulterior
render me
motives.
aid. Is that thy proposal?
I feel like she's not
Affording
gonna
myself
accept this.
opportunity to grope about for the curse mark's
Yeah,
location, no doubt.
right?
Very
Rogier.
well.
Oh,
There's
she'll let
nothing wrong
me.
with a well-laid scheme. What's more, if my past and past wounds beckon to thee, I am curious enough to see what thy destiny portends. I'll allow it. Enter my service, and good hunting to thee.
I appreciate that she sees right through it
Yep.
because it is pretty obvious.
Good.
And this, it.
Then
Oh,
ask me
sorry.
proceed with haste. There is in my service a half-woven
Oh,
warrior by the name of Blythe. I would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron, the Eternal City. I have called for Blythe to greet thee below. Take from him the particulars. Ah, and there wilt thou find Iji, my war counselor, and Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts also. Heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining from them what advantage thou canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same.
sorry. I interrupted
No, you're
you.
good.
What were you gonna say?
I didn't see any of that whole dialogue about her accepting you into her
Oh.
service. For me, because the only option you had was like,
Mhm.
I see the Ronnie, or I will enter.
Mhm.
For me, the only option when she said, "Why are you here?" was no particular reason, because I didn't get the quest from him, and she's just like, you know what? I'm still curious. Let's see where fate must have brought you here.
Oh,
Let's see
that's
where this goes.
incredible. Oh, it's such a different feeling.
Yeah.
But
Here it's
this
like yeah, she knows you're trying to manipulate her. She's like, that's adorable. Let's see how that goes.
yeah.
Let's see how that works out for you.
Look at my shadow. A shadow of my hat.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great.
Um okay, so she said something about obviously E.G. we've met, and then
Yes.
she said I knew it. Preceptor
Yep.
Saluvis is hiding a dirty secret. In a cellar among the ruins not far from the Sisters 3. Okay, so he's gonna be around, and then the Vilegraven Witch is a frequent visitor, so that might be um Selin, maybe. Also around. Oh, I'm super excited. Okay, let me talk to her just to make sure there's nothing else.
Speak with the three who await thee below. Thou needst not indulge them unduly, but they too wish to appraise thy worth. It hath been a passing long time since a newcomer entered my service, after all.
Awesome.
I was watching her as closely as I could. It might have been mistaken, but I was just assuming it was, FromSoft games they look beautiful at times, but their human faces are not that well like rendered or anything.
Right.
They have a lot of like flappy lips when they're just talking that aren't super well synced up. I don't think her lips were moving at all. I don't think, because she's a friggin' doll. Of course they weren't moving.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh man, wow. I am super curious because I don't think we knew that Blythe was in her service, let alone EG. I mean, EG makes
EG
more
was all
sense
like,
because
I'm just a humble royal blacksmith.
Right, but a royal blacksmith. She's in the royal family.
Yeah. Nothing about him being like her war counselor.
Right? Hello, friend. It's the ghost form of you. All right. Just reading a book as a ghost. Hello.
Oh, so you were the one.
I can't.
Lady Ranni has explained everything. Again, I am Iji, the Karian royal family's dedicated blacksmith and Lady Ranni's war counselor. I'm told that you are searching for Nokron with Blythe. I will give you whatever guidance I can, and pray for your success.
Fantastic.
My apologies for the misleading words of warning.
I
never imagined that an audience, let alone service to Lady Ranni, was in your fate. I, for one, should have seen it, but I did not. Do forgive me, my fellow. Let us give all that we can of ourselves, together, for Lady Ranni.
For Lady Ranni.
Let us give all that we can of ourselves, together, for
incredible. This is incredible.
Yeah.
I love that I've been given this mission as well to go to Nokron. I'm like, ooh, I know about Nokron. Hey! Blythe was in the Tower of those Ruins near the Shofra Well, which leads to the Eternal City. He must have been there trying to scout it out.
And he also was like, hey, give my regards to that big blacksmith.
He sure did.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, sure did. Okay, let's talk. Yeah?
Even, do you remember the thing that once EG learned that you had gotten Blythe's trust that he gave you?
The talisman? No, that was for sale, but I didn't buy it. But it was a royal.
Yeah, it was just I think it was just another signal that like he was still like was tied to the now that you have EG's trust, like, all right, I'll give you one of our little secret tokens. I don't know.
That's awesome. Okay, I'll talk to Blythe.
Long time, friend. Blythe. If you've forgotten, glad to have you in the service of Mistress Ranni. Well, getting right to business. I'm still in Limgrave. The eternal city of Nokron lies somewhere at the bottom of this land. I'm planning to go below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron from there.
Perfect. I know all about it.
I'm going below.
You're 100% right.
Yeah. Fantastic. And then I also, at some point, I will go fight that guy again in the other entrance. Through the
guy in the other entrance?
Through the belfry, the crucible. Oh,
yeah.
But I do want to fight the one in the Everjail first. I was thinking about your advice there to have a friendlier arena to kind of figure out the fight, and I was like, that's a really good idea. So when I do kind of my Liurnia cleanup stuff, that'll be part of it. Okay, let's talk to our dude here.
I see. You must be Ranni's new hireling. Yes, I've heard all about you. I am Celovis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you, but since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag us all down with you.
Silva says, get good. Alright, what else you got to say?
I reside in another tower close by.
Oh, maybe that's Renna's Rise?
Should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Ranni, if it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you. But who am I to stand against the wishes of my lady?
What is that saying they have? All brim and no hat?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. That's the style of her team.
Okay. Cool. Oh, and this is now a peaceful area.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you got 3 counselors. You got wholesome and pure, and bag of dicks so far.
Yes.
Or kind of rude, at least.
I can't go through here.
I think I had this happen to me. I think you might have to like reset at the grace point. Like I think it might be treating this as, I don't know, like a special moment.
Got
for
it.
now, at least. I think I read somewhere that like to make sure you don't miss stuff, you might have to like make another like round table whole trip like before, like to continue. But I don't. Sorry if that's spoilery. I worried.
No.
Exactly how.
Like go back here first. Sure.
Yeah. Like
talk to Rogier.
Something like that. Yeah. It might be wrong, but I'm not sure.
That's fine. It's just that the very first thing I did when I teleported in as you're talking was I was like, oh, thank God I still have the peace symbol. Like, nobody's going to attack me. You're like, if that's a spoiler or something, I was like, oh, God, is somebody going to attack me again? No. Okay, let's talk to Rogier.
Always good to see you safe. So, what do you need?
Well, I've got good news.
Maybe I should tell you. Lately, I feel I'm on the precipice of falling into a deep, fathomless slumber, and I have an inkling it could spell trouble for you somehow. So I just wanted to get the apology out of the way beforehand, since you're so scary and all.
Oh no! Oh, Rogier, what's that mean? Oh. Don't leave me, bud. You're a good friend. Are you asleep now, friend? That's probably not good. He said fathomless slumber, so I wonder if he'll still be sleeping. Yeah, okay. Alright. Well.
So you got the Seek Out Celovis, you got the Blythe getting ready to go down. And nice call on that, on kind of why Blythe was there.
Yeah.
And the Celovis' secret in the ruins by the Sisters 3.
So I think I want to, I'm going to come back here and explore around a little more, like especially that southern part. Down here. I'm going to try that first. I guess I could pick up my Olive 0 runes. 18 runes. Worth it.
Oh, nice.
Can't get those anywhere else. Okay. Okay, so this is another tower. But the door's open now. The doors were definitely closed before, so I wonder if because now that I've entered her service, if she's opened... Aha! So this is his place. Okay. I wonder if I should try to find his secret before talking to him. I assume it's going to be fine either way.
I think so.
Okay, so he's got a mask on. Alright.
Well, you took me at my word. Did you not realize I was merely being polite? Oh, you provincials never cease to amaze. I suppose you're here now. Perhaps I'll give you something to do. I'd like you to find a woman called Nefeli to administer a potion. Even you can do that much, can't you?
I'll accept it, but I want to know more.
Good. Now I shall hand over the potion in question.
Salubis's potion.
Find Nefeli and ensure she drinks it. I expect glad tidings, and soon.
Okay, but listen.
I've no time for idle chit-chat. The only thing I will hear from you is a report of your task's completion. Are we understood? Then off you trot. I have enough on my plate.
Okay, what are you gonna do if I climb your tower, huh? I was a little bit hoping he would sell me more magic, but he's not that considerate. Oh, he might get mad. He might get mad anyways. Hey, yes. Awesome.
Nice.
I was low-key like, I know, I was like, maybe he's got a memory stone up here. It looked like there's a down around this. I wonder if that's the cellar the thing was talking about. There might be a nicer way to do this, but
not anymore.
This is what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, you could just friggin' walk in. Okay. Dang, I was hoping it's just around it. Okay. Well, worth a try. I didn't know. It might have been cut off or something down there, you know. Alright, well. I'm gonna find your secret, old man. I'm gonna enjoy finding it. Well, I'll enjoy having it. I might not enjoy finding it. Depending on how annoying the puzzle is.
Yes. You mentioned wanting to hear about stuff before you leave a particular area.
Uh-huh.
I think there's more area? In the like in this particular, like this specific area, like around the tower, like around Salubis's tower.
Okay.
But nothing super urgent, but something that might be.
Yeah.
I don't know. Of note.
Right. Wonder if I can walk up this part of the wall. I don't remember seeing any. Oh, there's something. Ooh. That's fun.
Yeah.
Jesus. Is that what you were thinking of?
That was the thing. Yep. Nice.
Okay, which is good, because I want to take a look at it. A mask fashioned after the head of a black wolf, relic of an assassin, who assumed the guise of Ranni the Witch's loyal shadow. The likeness is striking. So somebody tried to dress up like Blythe.
Yes. Some assassin tried to dress up like Blythe.
Look at me, I'm a wolf. That's incredible. That is incredible. All right, well, on that note, I am out of time, so we'll have to end here for today, and I'll see you all later. Bye.
Bye-bye.